Hey folks, Sylvia's here. Alright, I am in House Jarasco, the Drowning Sorrows Tavern. Back on my first life, I did a quest for this dude, whose name I'm not even going to try to pronounce, called the Haunted Library. This is the follow-up secondary quest to it. There's quite a level gap between the two of them. I honestly can't remember how much. But yeah, here we go. You proved quite resourced with the task master that dude handed you. I was wondering if you would be willing to undertake another excursion in the name of magical knowledge. This one, however, might involve the desecration of a grave or two, as long as it's worth my while. It's come to my attention that before they were forcibly driven from their temple by the zealots of the Silver Flame, the monks and priests of the Keeper Sanctuary had a collection of scrolls spanning many macabre subjects. As old as those scrolls are, they managed to find a way to preserve them well beyond reasonable limits. How did the church miss the scrolls? The church wasn't terribly concerned with anything that wasn't living when they purified the temple of evil. Ironic, I know. Fortunately for me, the church missed most of the important texts and scrolls kept there. The priests and monks were evil, not stupid. They didn't keep anything of true value within plain sight. So you want me to get the scrolls? I do, as well as any other objects with scientific or arcane value that may have been kept in the sanctuary. It's been in disuse for the better part of 50 years, so it should be relatively manageable with a few of your companions. Keep in mind this place is considered sacred. 1 scroll or 100, it doesn't really matter to me. I almost admire your bravado and willingness. I may end up liking you after all. You'll find the Keeper Sanctuary in Dalera's Graveyard. Alright, so we're going to just take a little walk to Dalera's Graveyard. While we do, I'd like to just point out that this quest has a lot of traps and a lot of hidden doors. I'm talking a lot of hidden doors. A stupid amount of hidden doors. So while we're there, and in fact, I think actually part of the quest can't be completed unless you are capable of discovering some of those hidden doors. So make sure you have either a secret door detection clicky, wands, able to cast the spell, craft yourself some goggles that detect them, or true seeing, or something along those lines. But make sure you have something. Boop boop. So yeah. Here we go through Dalera's Graveyard. I still never made a video of me doing Dalera's Graveyard. I should have done that at some point. It's annoying, though, to do chain videos like that, just in general, but it's even more annoying to do chain videos like that when there's a level, like, gap between them. Anyway, level 9 quest going in on the Elite makes it level 11. Again, this quest is kind of trap-happy, so be aware of that fact. Alright. Alright, Hireling summoned.
It doesn't appear as though anyone has entered this broken-down temple in years. Spider webs and dust cover everything within.
I'm just gonna be safe and go with those. You know, a cold might be a good idea too while I'm at it. I don't know. I'll probably end up getting killed by a trap at some point. Oop, and I am using the wrong weapon. So recently, and I'll be commenting on this in my Tibia videos for anybody who watches both, but I finally was able... Oh man, I was so excited about this. Ugh. There we go, a trap. I wanted to craft a true undead bane weapon. Right? First trap, by the way, right here. Alright. That thing shoots fire out. Like so, actually. So yeah, I wanted to craft a true, Undead Bane weapon. I'm probably not a skilled enough crafter to be able to handle, Greater Undead Bane, and I'm also not sure what the minimum level requirement would be on that. So I probably couldn't make it regardless, or use it. But yeah, since undead tend to be a particularly annoying type of enemy to fight a lot of times, I wanted to make something that was a little bit better for fighting them. So to make an Undead Bane weapon. Oh look, it's a hidden door. You need to cast trap the soul on a undead of like certain level, which, you know, complicates the whole thing out the wazoo. Oh, God, I hate archers. More importantly, though, that spell, it's basically, like, it's functionally similar to the spell in, like, the Elder Scrolls games, Skyrim, if you will. Unlike those games where it's, like, one of the lower level spells and easy to cast, this one is a level 6 Sorcerer Wizard spell. There we go.
The moon flares to light, accompanied by a slight trembling of the ground beneath your feet, and the sound of stone grating upon stone in the main hall behind you.
So yeah, hitting that opened up this hidden door. Anyway, so yeah, it's like a level 6 or something spell, which I think means you would have to be a like sorcerer level 13 or wizard level 13 or sorcerer level 14, I think it is. That's quite the like, you know, amount of level you need to do for starters, and I'm not really good at playing mages either, especially solo. So that was kind of like an insurmountable task for me. Furthermore, to cast the spell, you actually have to use a like relatively expensive ingredient to cast the spell, which is even more annoying because the world I'm playing on, Kyber, doesn't have a very active marketplace. So even if I was willing to spend the boatload of money to cast the spell, I would most likely not even be able to buy the item in question in the first place. So, yeah, that's all like kind of a crap storm, I suppose. It's a hidden door. It's a hidden door.
The wall slides open to reveal a small chapel.
I'm gonna get my high. Let me cast me some heals. Furthermore, you have to use the ingredient each time you cast the spell, regardless of whether or not the spell is successful. So yeah, that was kind of an insurmountable task for me. Look, it's a hidden door. See what I'm talking about when I say there's a lot of hidden doors in this quest? How many have I found so far? 5 hidden doors found so far. Alright. Now this is sort of a trap. At least it used to be. I guess because I went in there, I killed all the things. Okay. Good to know. That's actually cool. Okay. If I hadn't gone in here and killed all these guys, walking in there would have dropped a wall around you so that you couldn't walk through, but undead could, and then that would have opened up and all the undead would have came out, and you would have had to fight them in this tiny enclosed place. Just an FYI. Alright, I'm actually gonna just keep the, what just hit me? Oh, a ghoul. I'm just gonna keep the detect hidden doors goggles on. So anyway, I recently discovered though that warlocks are actually capable of casting that spell. And I happen to already have a warlock that was like level 11, and I actually enjoy playing my warlock quite a bit too. So I hopped on my warlock and I power leveled him all the way up to level 16, which is the level he needed to be able to cast that spell. So yeah, I mean, it took me a while, but I got there, and that was the important part. And as it turns out, too, warlocks didn't need the expensive material component either. They could just use normal material components, so...
The door swings aside noisily, revealing a room of columns. However, opening the door has alerted something within to your presence.
Look, it's a hidden door. So, long story short, I was playing my my warlock pretty much exclusively so that I could get that nice nice and fun undead bane ingredient, and I succeeded. So once I find the mage one, because that one's the one that's the threat to me, and kill it, I will showcase my beautiful undead killing weapon. It is still, however, a little bit annoying that undead The zombie type ones are resistant to bludgeoning, and the skeletal type ones are resistant to slashing. There isn't really a good happy medium, but here we go. Increased weapons die, making it deal 1.75 2d6s. It's a +2 holy weapon of Undead Bane, which makes it a +4 weapon when attacking undead, and it deals an extra 2 to 12 undead damage. Bane damage, I think it's called, yeah. Look, a hidden door. This is actually dangerous, yeah. Those things are called Thrak Hounds. Thrak Hounds. The monster manual considers them to be a type of hellhound. Hellhounds, as the name kind of implies, are a type of devils. These guys are actually demons. They're from the plane of Zoriat or some jazz like that. It was cool how it wouldn't let me click that, and I just kept standing there and dying like that. That was pretty cool. Alright, well guys, you learned about that trap, I suppose. That I totally did not need to die in just because I couldn't click that button, but whatever. That is, I think, like, the third or fourth time. I don't know if I've done it in videos per se, but that's like the third or fourth time where I've died because I've been standing in a trap and just haven't been able to get out of an interface. Just super annoying. Okay, yeah. That trap is a one-shot deal. Still, super, super annoying. Anyway, the Thrak Hounds, they have some kind of instant death attack. I'm not sure 100% what it is. They shoot acid balls that are basically just fireballs, but deal acid damage. And then they also shoot that, like, cyclonic blast spell that you saw them actually shoot at me. That looked like a spiraling thing. That spell, I think it just deals damage as long as it hits you. And on Elite, that spell usually deals around like 60 consistently. I don't know what type of damage it deals off the top of my head, so I don't know if you can resist it or not, but it also has a high tendency to knock you down. So it deals a lot of damage, is pretty hard to resist in any meaningful way, and knocks you on the floor, which kind of allows you for follow-up ones. And then they also do an instant death attack. So yeah, those guys are pretty dangerous. You should be aware of that. Alright. Now that lever opened up one of the other doors in this chamber. Not that one, apparently. That one, apparently. Okay. So while we're at it, I want to cast Resist Fire. Because why not? And let's go with Resist Acid. Oh, you know what? And I know the skeletons have been shooting lightning attacks at me, so let's go with Resist Electric too. We've got a nice little rest shrine up here. And look, a hidden door. This quest is Hidden Door Central. I'm not sure when the last video I made was of Sylvius, and I'm not sure what level I was in at that point, but Sylvius is pretty solid now. It's kind of annoying how bad Monk was. I used to love Monk, and Monk used to be like the most powerful class. It's weird that they changed it so much. Oh, I didn't get a chance to break any of those. And you know, I forgot that I can do this. He's still hitting me with electricity. Is there another one? There's another one, okay. It's a good thing that I'm immune to the poison aspect of that spell. Also, if you're a low enough level, that spell will just kill you. I've never actually had that issue. I've never been a low enough level and then encountered enemies that are capable of casting it. And I'm pretty sure that's because I always run everything on Elite. Like, always. It might be different for people who are running quests, like, on normal in the first place, because, like, I don't know if those skeletons would cast that spell, if you were in on normal, being, like, level 9. Can't say for sure. Give me a heal. Give me another heal. I know this like makes sense and all, but it's weird to me that I have like significantly more HP on this guy than I do on my warlock, who's like got 5 levels on this guy. Oh look, a hidden door. Wait, what's this? Another hidden door. Crazy. I believe there's a trap right there. There's a trap right there. Force type too. This is not the weapon I want to be using on a construct for sure. The Undead Bane aspect isn't doing anything, and neither was the Holy part.
The ascending wall opens up to reveal another gilded scroll case resting atop the altar within this room.
Okay, this is like an extra one. Just gets you bonus EXP. It's not one of the scrolls that you actually needed to get. And also, as you can see, traps abound on the front end. So if you were going to go in, try to go around it. Alright. So then we go back in here, and I believe I opened up the last door. Yep, last door is right up there. Get out of here. Get. There we go. I probably should have made like another holy undead Bane, like bludgeoning weapon. Especially for this quest, because there's just so many more skeletons than there are zombies. There are generally more skeletons than there are zombies, because, you know, you got spellcasting skeletons, you got regular skeletons, you got armored skeletons, you got archer skeletons. So as a general rule, there tends to be more skeletons. It just, you know, I have like improved critical slashing, which, I mean, doesn't make sense. Or doesn't make a difference, I should say, on these guys. It makes sense to have that feat. It doesn't make a difference on these guys, though, because they're immune to critical hits. As are zombies. All undead are immune to critical hits. But I also have an enhancement, I think, that's increasing my damage. Oh, look, a hidden door. Yeah, I mean, worst case scenario, you would need enough use magic device and be able to cast with scrolls or something.
Small wooden coffins line this room, and a large ornate sarcophagus stands against its far wall.
Now, we have encountered mummies before. I've kind of showcased what they do. I don't believe they're as much of a threat to a Warforged, because I don't think Warforged can get their disease. But yeah, they're still... That disease and curse combo that mummies can give is pretty bad. Alright. Stop breaking open yourselves. I want to break you open. There we go. Alright. I'll take that. And I'll apparently get shot in the face with a lightning bolt too while we're at it. Should probably not waste that on the zombies, since I can hurt the zombies well enough. Oh hey, I'm dying. See, now I'm used to playing my warlock, who just keeps distance from everybody and shoots them a whole bunch in the face. So I'm used to like hardly ever taking damage, and then when I do take damage, like it immediately being an issue that needs to be like addressed because of low HP and all that jazz. So yeah, this is like a little weird for me, and I haven't played Sylvius in a while because I've been like power leveling the warlock, like I said. Now, one of the minor annoying things about this place is some of the passages that you detect aren't like shown on the maps. So it can be a little confusing over like where you need to go and things like that.
The door opens up to a room with a stepped altar at its center.
Oh man.
Approach the figure atop the altar. She scowls like a medicine before attacking.
Her being a champion was sort of annoying. Her dropping a chest because she was a champion, that was kind of awesome.
Sealed letter slipped into the
Okay. Now, if you guys remember when I did the Orchard of the Macabre, it was all about the like Black Abbot trying to turn himself into a god. My dearest A, you'll notice her name was like Annalise or something like that. Yeah, Annalisa. Annalisa? Annalisa. I don't know. You've outdone yourself yet again. Black Hand proved a most capable servant to our cause, and I shall not forget your service. Those self-righteous fools dare strike out against us. I can only laugh at their pathetic attempts at my destruction. The witch hunter now knows the truth of the matter. All who oppose our cause must die, and in death join my legions. My servants gather, and my power grows as the dead time draws near. Shadows draw a veil across the land. My rise to ascension begins. May you fare well in the storm to come. The Black Abbot. So it's actually like connected to him, which I thought was kind of neat. The letter, however, is pointless. On that note, the actual Black Abbot fight is a raid, and now they have epic versions of all that stuff. And as annoying as this is, I was never able to do the Black Abbot raid because I could never find a group that was like running his quest. Plus, the Black Abbot raid is actually like kind of confusing, and you need to know what you're doing. And I, with a passion, just hate being that guy in a quest who's like, "What do I do?" and then like runs into a death trap or something like that. So I don't like doing things unless I can kind of like figure it out myself. And the Black Abbot raid is like, again, pretty confusing and requires you to do like specific things in like specific orders and stuff like that. So I did in fact just never do the Black Abbot raid. I also never did the, there's like a couple of other raids I didn't do. I'm sure there's now new raids that I've also never done. And I'm pretty sure I've never done any of the epic raids. Pretty sure? I know I never did the Tower of Despair either. Yeah, now it's hard to find groups for lots of things, at least on this server. Also, back to my Undead Bane weapon, since I've killed the Iron Golems. I'm just breaking these so that I can get the, you know, the, like, ransack bonuses. There's no real reason to do this outside of wanting the ransack bonus. Although the summoned monsters, or the, you know, the guys that crawl out also help with getting the conquest. There is no way, as far as I know, to get up to those upper areas. So if you break all of them and then reveal a whole bunch of skeleton archers and mages up there, oh, look, a trap. You will end up with just a whole bunch of dudes that you either need to kill with ranged attacks, and killing skeletons with ranged attacks is sort of a hassle. You know, with the whole, like, resistance to piercing and physical thing. Look, a hidden door. Oh, look, some zombies.
When you pull the lever, the sound of stone radiant like stone.
Do. I'm gonna leave my hireling in here because I'm pretty sure it's safe. Just a rest shrine? Yep, looks like just a rest shrine. Okay, what do we got here? Just how many have I opened up so far? Yeah, 12 secret doors open up so far. I'm pretty sure that one can be like locked/picked. I don't have the ability to do that right now. Now we got some traps here. On a side note, one of my paladin enhancements are giving me ghost touch on my weapons, so that's like a huge benefit.
A simple bottle rests in the center of the pool and beyond. This appears to be the final resting place of Cyaric or Pulis.
Yeah, that guy. So that dude will pop out when I break this. And there he is. He died easy.
As the mummy's remains begin to fade, the wall at the end of the shallow pool reflects the ruins of a ceiling that looks to stretch on forever. At the far end of this chamber stands yet another ornate sarcophagus.
And this is the real version of him. Oh, did I just miss my smite? God, that's so annoying.
You hear the now familiar sound of stone grating upon stone as another
He summons friends. I believe he'll do it more than once. Ah, I got mummy cursed. Oh, actually, that's really bad that I got mummy cursed. I can't heal myself. And my hireling can't effectively heal me until it gets cured. Blade barrier. Hurt me quite a bit there. There we go. We'll just get rid of them that way. Oh yeah, I killed him accidentally. I was kind of trying to leave him for last as a, you know... Whoops. Well, you know, that happens sometimes. That is the final scroll, and with that, the quest is complete. And his loot. So, there is a couple of things I didn't get in. I didn't break enough stuff to even get the beginning of the ransack. And I didn't kill enough things to get Conquest, but I got Vigilant Sight bonus. 12 hidden doors. So yeah, now we just recall out, walk back out of Dalera's graveyard. Cracking my knuckles. Cracking my knuckles. Good. Alright, so yeah. Back to... Just back to town. I want to see if I still have my hireling while I'm walking back. Did my hireling get used up? Yeah, my hireling got used up. That means I need to acquire a new hireling. Bye. Tried to take a shortcut. Didn't work. So yeah, we just go back here, run all the way back. My warlock, who I've been playing a bunch lately, and who you're not going to see in any of the videos, just for the record, people. But that warlock, who I've been playing a whole bunch lately, well, I didn't even rank up or level up from that. That's annoying. Has enough use magic device that he can basically use like all types of scrolls and whatnot. And one of the things he uses is teleport scrolls. So normally I would have just teleported instead of walking back. The idea of walking to places is like foreign to me right now. Okay. Well, the mighty paladin comes through yet again. You have my gratitude. Menace was correct to trust you, as usual. Choose your reward. Good luck to you. Warrior's heavy dark shield of Ice Guard. Junk. Resonating kaput junk. Shocking vertigo? I don't know. Great Club of Sonic Lore. Junk. Nullified Kopesh of Draining. Junk. Deft Kopesh of Junk. Resonating Longsword of Repair Lore. Junk. Realistic Cloak of Diplomacy. Wow. Wow. Alright. See, the reason why I just said all these things were junk, basically, was, generally speaking, you don't want, like, magic spell boosting stuff like Resonance. 79 equipment bonus to Sonic spell power. You don't want those things on two-handed weapons, because mages want to equip two of them because they just want the spellcraft boosts. The spell boosts and are not actually attacking. Like my warlock wields, I think in one hand a hand axe and in the other one a longsword, for that reason. So even though like this is actually like pretty solid for my warlock, it takes up 2 of his potential hand slots, so it's no good. The reason why these ones are no good is because I guess like shocking and vertigo is okay. Again, like you've got a great club here, it's a 2-hander. But yeah, like the draining is a like combat enchantment to the weapon, whereas the nullification is a magic enchantment to the weapon. And it's rare that you're going to ever run a character that wants to both somehow boost his spell power in one school, but also have like combat potential. So we've got like Deft, which is giving it +6 Seeker bonus on critical hits, but then Reconstruction, which you don't want. So my best option is probably the Tales of Valor, maybe? Yeah, I'm just going to take the Tales of Valor. How sad was that? Alright, folks. Well, that was that. Like, favorite, comment, subscribe. Check me out on Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, and I will see you guys later.